Hi Stampers, this is Gigi with StampFUNatics. Thanks for joining me today. And I have this cute little bunny box with this cute treat that's a Russell Stover egg, marshmallow egg, that are out in the Dollar Tree, or I think I found them, they're probably everywhere now in the grocery stores or Target. Anyway, it fits perfectly in this little box. And I'm going to show you what I'm using. I'm actually still using the Storybook Designer Series paper, and I used one of the sheets that you can cut out from this piece that has all the different ones. So I'm actually going to be using that one again. You get 2 of these in your designer paper. You also get a lot of little punch outs, and so I actually punched out the cute little bunny because it's blue too, and it has the cute little pink ears. So I decided to use my Pretty in Pink cardstock, and I have one piece that's 9 3/4 by 3 that I'm going to score, and I have another one for the bottom of the box that is 4 1/2 by 3 3/4 again that we're going to score. And the paper I've used for the inside of the box is Timeless Plaid. It's a 6 by 6, and this is the one I'm using, only I'm using the big check. So let me show you how we're going to do this. Let's put all this away over here. And I'm going to get my cutting and storing tool out. And on the 9 3/4 by 3, we're going to take the scoring side and go at 4 1/2. We're not going to cut, let's see, 4 1/2. We're just going to score, and then we're going to flip it, and we're going to do another 4 1/2. And that's all we need to do for the part that's going to be our box. We'll take care of that in a minute. We're going to go ahead and score our bottom piece. This measures 4 1/2 by 3 3/4. So on the 4 1/2 side, we're going to come to the 3/4 mark, and we're going to score. And then we're going to move it over to the 3 3/4 mark, and we're going to score. And then we're going to turn it on the shorter portrait side, and we're going to go at 1 1/2 and at 2 1/4. And that is our scored bottom of the box. So I'm just going to take my bone folder, and let's do the bottom first. I'm just going to go ahead and crease it really well. You want to use your bone folder when you're making boxes because it just gives it a nice crisp edge when you're making a project. And I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to cut up onto the scored lines just to make a tab. Do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to bring in my silicone mat, not to get my work surface sticky, and my liquid glue. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue here and a little glue there. And I'm going to bring up one of the sides and just hold that for a minute. And then bring up the same side on the other side and just hold that again for a minute. Let that dry real well. And then I'm going to take the 2 sides that are left, put on the glue, and I'm going to just bring that around the back. And just again, hold that for a minute. Now, just to make sure that the bottom got glued well, I'm just going to take my bone folder and kind of go in the bottom. I'm going to go around the side, and I'm going to go around the other side. Now, with my sides facing to the back, I'm going to glue on a little piece of the designer paper that I pre-cut that is 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. And I'm doing the other plaid, more of a check. We're going to put on the front of the box. With that glue. And then on our bigger piece, we're going to let that dry over there. We're going to go ahead and just use our bone folder on the creases. Make sure our piece is even. And I'm going to take one of my hole punch, any size you want to use, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, just to be able to close my ribbon. And then I have a piece cut that's 2 3/4 by 2 1/2. That's going to go on the inside of my box. I don't need it to go too far because when I bring this up, I just want it to look like that so that you don't see just pink, you know, that you see some more check. So I'm going to glue it about there. Let's go ahead and get some glue. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. That should work. And then I'm going to glue the bottom of my box. Actually, 1 minute. Before I do that, I'm going to put the front on. It'll be easier. And this piece just happens to fit perfectly. I don't have to cut it. I don't have to do anything. It's just the perfect size. So that makes the project a little quicker too. So I'm just going to lay that right on the bottom. Mush that around. That's why I'm using my liquid glue so I can get it even. And then when it comes up, it'll look like that. Now I'm going to go ahead, let me just freshen this up a little bit, and put that in the bottom of my outside part. Bring the two sides up, make sure it's in there the way I want it. And I'm going to take my bone folder again and just glue that in there, push it down. And then I'm going to take a little bit more glue and just put it on the inside back of the box and hold that up until it dries. You can lay it down. You can put your bone folder in it if you want for a little extra sturdiness. Don't glue the front. The front is just going to flap down to show your treat. So now would be the time when you would put your treat in. Like that. And we can tie it up. I think before I do that though, I am going to put on my little bunny and my saying. And again, I'm still using these. These are the Greetings for All Mix and Match ephemera pack. And there is a Happy Easter in there, so I'm going to be using that sentiment. Again, no stamping, just simple gluing and cutting. And let me get my dimensionals. We're going to pop this up. Let's put on the saying first. Do one there and one there. And I'm going to put it just around the bottom. Just try to make it straight. And I'll do a couple on the bunny. When it's a box, I like to pop it up. It doesn't have to go through the mail. And I can just let it be a little more dimensional. I'm just taking the backs off. And then I'm just putting this cute little bunny right in the middle. And again, I thought the pink ears went cute off the pretty and pink color, and then the blue with all the blue flowers around it. And so what I'm using for my ribbon, I'm just using some old ribbon that I had. This is Misty Moonlight, and this one is the Whisper White, just dotted Swiss, I guess is what I call it. I don't know. And I'm just going to take my ribbon, just going to eyeball it. I'm not really measuring, but I'm going to go down 6 inches or so. Give it a cut. Let's lay that back on top to thread it. Let's put this over there. And I'm just going to thread it through the 2 holes. Or let's put our treat in first. That would help. There, you see how it fits in? And then I'm going to put it through and tie it off. And I'm not tying it in a bow or anything. I'm just tying it in a knot. probably not even a knot. It's only going to get one tie because I want to make it easier for whoever's getting this to get in and get the goodies. So I'm just kind of bringing it to the front, tying it off, and then I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter now. And the same on this side. Maybe about there. And that's our box. Easy peasy, really cute, fun, and what a great way to give a treat. So if you need any of these products, I appreciate you shopping with me at StampFUNatics.com. Oh wait, I forgot one last thing. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of one of our new gems. This is called Strawberry Slush, which is going to be one of our new colors returning, and Pretty in Pink. So you have your Strawberry Slush and your Pretty in Pink, and because I use Pretty in Pink, I did use that. And I'm just going to take a couple of the lighter ones and just add them to my box for a little sparkle. Just fun. And I put one down there, and then I used a couple of the small ones that I added right there. Now, that's it. Okay, so now you saw a sneak peek of one of our embellishments that we're going to be getting in May. I'm really excited about it. And if you have any questions, you can reach me at StampFUNatics at gmail.com. And if you would like to order any of these, I would love to have your orders at StampFUNatics.com. We still have these products in stock. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And also, if you sign up on my YouTube channel, you won't miss the next one I'm going to do. Thanks and have a great day.